Suddenly, a stunningly beautiful girl stepped into the TV drama's plot, leaving Jae-soo deeply moved to the point of tears. Jeongmin's heart was once again touched by this innocent girl, and after the movie, Jae-soo was about to leave. Jeongmin's eyes were filled with reluctance and affection as Jae-soo, struggling to move, was suddenly knocked down by a speeding car, falling to the ground and knocking over a nearby bottle. Jeongmin rushed over to help Jae-soo up and, seeing her foot cut by the glass, quickly took her to the hospital to get it bandaged, insisting on carrying her home afterward. Under the dim streetlight, Jae-soo slowly reached out to find Jeongmin and leaned on his strong back. Although Jeongmin's breathing was becoming a bit rapid, he still wished the path could be a little. Did he know it was exactly as he wished. In the direction Jae-soo pointed, there was a long and steep staircase ahead. Colourful sunflower patterns on the stairs quietly emitted a warm, loving vibe. Jeongmin was willing to climb the stairs for this girl without hesitation. Even though he was panting, he never once thought of letting her go. Who would have expected that the mischievous little boy ahead would catch Jeongmin off guard with a surprise stunt? The sudden impact was almost too much to bear. Prompted by the little boy, Jeongmin finally safely brought Jae-soo home. To show her gratitude, Jae-soo took out 2 concert tickets to give him, but to her surprise, Jeongmin flatly refused. Not because he didn't want to accept them, but because the light on the stairs was still warm and dim. The Tandomatel still revealed that his steps suddenly became incredibly light and airy, as if he were taking each step on a cloud of happiness. Filled with thoughts of tomorrow's possibilities, the next day came, and Jae-soo had carefully prepared for this special date. She specially went to the hair salon to get the trendiest beachy waves and lightly applied a touch of pink lipstick. She changed into a fresh floral skirt and didn't forget to spritz on her love-filled perfume. When Jeongmin saw Jae-soo open the door, he was captivated by her charm and beauty. At the subsequent concert, Jae-soo sat quietly. She listened intently to the notes wafting through the air, while Jeongmin's mind was completely elsewhere. All his attention was focused solely on Jae-soo, as if she was his entire world. After the concert, they went to a small pub together, where Jae-soo slowly opened her heart to Jeongmin. She told him that due to a past car accident, she lost both her parents, plunging her world into darkness. Jeongmin listened quietly, filled with sympathy and compassion, until Jae-soo's offhand remark made the atmosphere heavy. He had never anticipated that this individual, whom he believed he was familiar with, would become so alien at this very moment, leaving him in panic with no choice but to depart. Jeongmin realized he had misspoken and quietly escorted her home. It was only when Jae-soo turned to enter that he gathered the courage to speak his heart. Subtitles. From that moment onward, the 2 individuals reverted to being complete strangers, and Jae-soo never paused again when passing by the security guard room, as if the story had been pressed the pause button. The future brims with uncertainty. Jae-soo tackled work daily, facing her boss' unwelcome advances occasionally. Little did she expect that after enduring during the day, her boss would follow her home at night. The uninvited boss barged into her home, claiming to bring her a gift, trying to sweet-talk her into accepting it. Jae-soo fought back without hesitation, but unfortunately fell victim to this twisted boss assault. Though powerless to resist, she hit the alarm, yet failed to stop his assault. Just then, the door burst open, and in walked Jeongmin, who had come to apologize. Seeing the girl he cared for in distress, his anger boiled over. He could no longer control his emotions, launching a furious attack on the twisted boss. He angrily shoved the boss against the wall, losing his mind at that moment, his brain completely consumed by rage. Fortunately, a familiar shout managed to calm him down. Even though Jeongmin loosened his grip, he still issued a final warning to the scumbag. Seeing Jae-soo's terrified expression, his heart ached to comfort her, but he was met with reproach instead. Jeongmin had no choice but to drop the gift and quietly leave. After that, Jeongmin fulfilled his promise through his actions. He became like a loyal guardian, silently trailing behind her every day. Jae-soo now had someone wholeheartedly protecting her. Though he couldn't see, she could still feel his presence. Her familiar and warm aura deeply moved her, leading her to open her heart to Jimmy again and extend an invitation for the coming Monday. She sent out the invitation, asking him where he could take her and what fun activities they could do. "Why not?" she asked. He didn't respond but finally said, "Of course, I will." The weekend rolled around, and Yeonmin prepared a guide dog as a gift for Jisoo, naming it Worry-Free. Its meaning is to enable her to live a carefree life from now on. "Is it really like that?" "Yes," he replied, gently holding Jisoo's hand as they walked to a picturesque lakeside. Yeonmin began to share his childhood stories with Jisoo, revealing he grew up in an orphanage, longing for a true home of his own. As he continued speaking, a subtle hint of sadness was reflected in his eyes. He quietly picked up pebbles by the lake, and Yeonmin carefully selected a particularly special one. He gently placed it in her palm, saying, like this, "You'll keep this pebble close to you. Will this really hold on to all the good things? What do you think?"